Hi, it's Greg with Ryder. I'm here with the 2022 Yamaha MT-10. We're in Asheville, North Carolina for the press launch for this bike. And I have to say, this is a very exciting motorcycle to ride. We spent a full day, put almost 200 miles on it. We're on the Blue Ridge Parkway, some of the really great roads in the Appalachian Mountains. And again, this is a very fun motorcycle to ride. The MT-10 is one of 4 models in the MT lineup, in the Hyper Naked lineup for Yamaha. There's the MT-03, there's the MT-07, there's the MT-09, there's also an MT-09 SP, and then the MT-10. So the MT stands for Master of Torque, and this is a motorcycle that definitely produces a lot of torque. The engine is cross-plane 4-cylinder engine that is based on the engine in the R1. So for 2022, they've done a lot of updates to this motorcycle. First of all, just the styling. The bike looks, they've taken off some of the body work. They've made it more of aggressive styling. It's got new LED headlights. These intakes here up front are now functional air intakes. So there's a central air intake as well as the 2 intakes on the sides. And so they're of different lengths. And on top of where the 2 side intakes are acoustic amplifier grills. So as you're riding and you really get on the gas, the intake noise really sounds fantastic. So again, for the update for 2022, in addition to styling, the ergonomics have been changed. The rider triangle is such that it's a sit-up sport bike, but it's a committed riding position. But at the same time, you're very engaged. You sit in the bike. It's very comfortable on a really tight, twisty set of curves on a tight road. Also, the exhaust, the bike is Euro 5 compliant. So that means the muffler box at the bottom has 4 catalyzers in it. It's got a new, more compact exhaust pipe. So the engine itself, it's a 1000cc inline 4, as I said, from the R1. It's been retuned for mid-range for the delivery of torque for street riding. So there's definitely some differences, but really between 4,000 and 8,000 RPM is where you can really feel the difference in the torque delivery. And it's got an up and down quick shifter. And so you can go up and down through the gears quickly. And then when you're really getting on the gas, it feels fantastic, pulls really strong, and then it sounds great. Again, it's not just the exhaust noise, but these acoustic amplifier grills really sound great. Also, this bike has a full electronics package that's also based on the R1. So it's got lane angle sensitive traction control, slide control, lift control, pretty much any kind of control except for mind control. It's got engine brake you can adjust. It's got ABS that's lane angle sensitive. And so the electronics, there are actually 4 ride modes that have a combination of those different settings, and they can be customized in each of those 4 ride modes, as well as, because of the throttle by wire system, it's got throttle response modes as well. You can really, like I said, customize the riding experience of the MT-10. It's got an all-new Tft Display, so it's a full color dash, allows you to easily see what you're doing when you're going through the menu and making changes or making different adjustments. So other changes for this year, there is a new Brembo radial master cylinder. The brakes, they're Advix calipers, they're 4-piston calipers up front. And there's also a Brembo rear master cylinder. As I said, the quick shifter is, you can turn that on or off, but it's up and down quick shifter. And the bike is, as I said, just riding this motorcycle, this is a sport bike intended for the street. You sit upright, you can really tuck in though if you want to get aggressive in your riding style. It's got Bridgestone Battle Axe S22 tires, so really good grippy sport bike tires. And so the whole package works really well. So the MSRP for the MT-10 is $13,999. There's also an SP model. We didn't actually get a chance to ride it, but the SP model adds Öhlins fully electronic suspension. It has steel-braided brake lines. It has a few other styling changes. There's an upcharge for the SP model, and that should be, even though the MT-10 is in dealers now, the SP model is going to be coming hopefully pretty soon. So again, we'll have a full review of this on ridermagazine.com. We'll have a review in the magazine. But for now, just like I said, 200 miles on this bike was an absolute blast to ride. It was really exciting and fun. So if you're somebody who really wants a motorcycle that's great in the twisties, it's got tons of, again, it's a master of torque. It really has torque everywhere. If it's really low RPM, the torque, you really want to keep the revs up into the mid-range or higher, and it really, really delivers the goods. So, and again, this is a lightweight motorcycle. It's 467 pounds, fully gassed, and it is pretty light to be able to move through corners and flip back and forth. It's a great motorcycle. So again, we'll have a full review. You can get more details at ridermagazine.com, and thanks for watching.